filming this video, it is December 21st, which means Christmas is quite literally around the corner. And if you are like me, you are looking for a few last minute gifts. And don't worry, I got you covered with my very last minute holiday gift guide.
My word is bond, we don't spit no lies.
Hello, my name is Sydney, and this channel is about healing heart and home, where together we help heal our hearts so we can build our home. And today is all about last minute gifts. Now, I've broken this down into different categories, and we're just going to dive in because I have so many gems in this list. So let's get started. The first gift ideas are for her, for the lady in your life. Starting off with personalized pajamas. I love the idea of just going that extra mile and customizing, personalizing your items, your gift items. Now, you will see a lot of that in this list. And personalized pajamas are just a step above your regular ordinary pajamas or robes that you would just buy at the store. Now, there are tons of websites online where you can go and input the person's name or their initials, and they'll ship you the pajamas. Now, some of these online options come at a premium price. I'm also a big fan of shopping from Etsy, small business owners. Now, it's December 21st. So if you are looking to do personalized pajamas, you might not have the time or the money to get things shipped rapidly to you or overnight shipping. So what I suggest is you go to the mall, you find the pajamas that you think that you would like, and then in most malls, there are little kiosks where you can go and get things embroidered on the spot. So bam, in one setting, you get the pajamas, you get the embroidery for a lot cheaper. Then bam, you have your gift. It looks expensive. It looks like you put so much thought into it, and it literally is just a personalized pajamas. I'm telling you, it's always a hit. Always. Number 2 is sentimental jewelry, especially if the jewelry has an inscription or an engraving inside. So if you get a ring, and again, whatever your price point is, if you can get them to engrave something meaningful, a quote, a scripture, inside joke, whatever it may be, the person's name inside, that speaks volumes to that person, because it shows that you not only got them something that is sentimental, something that they would like and wear often, but you took that extra care and attention to go and customize and personalize that jewelry item. Every time she wears that jewelry item, she will think of you. Next up are slippers. Any kind of slippers that are really, really nice, thick-soled, very, very cozy. It is colder now. Well, I live in California, but it's still a little cold. But it's colder now, and we always need slippers. So, slippers. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at the mall, wherever. I know people love the UGG slippers. I've never been into UGGs. Maybe I'll try it one day. Next up is a spa day. Gift her with a spa day. We're talking massage, facial, foot massage. That sounds really nice. Even a little pedicure, manicure, whatever she needs to be pampered. And again, depending on your budget, you can book a spa day at an actual facility, or you can gift her a spa day at home. So that to me looks like a basket, and you can fill it in with everything that will make the perfect spa day at home. So I would think face masks, maybe a facial steamer. I would say, maybe pajamas or a robe, nail polish. You can also put in there some massage oils, a foot masks, eye mask, anything like that. You can even put a massage gun in there. Just something that shows that you care, something that is put together and personalized to them. You can even theme it in a certain color that you know that that person likes. And that's just a spa day at home, or you can do a spa day out and about. Next up is a shopping spree. Who doesn't love a good shopping spree? Who doesn't love to be pampered in that way? Especially if you know that the person in your life is looking to upgrade their wardrobe, upgrade what they're wearing, their shoe game, all those things. You can gift them with a shopping spree. And again, use what is ever in your budget. You can say you got $50, shop as much as you can. You can say your budget is $100. You can just say there is no budget. Go, be free, do it online, do it in person. I got you, boo. Next up is something that's a little quirky. This is the Stanley Cup accessories. I've been seeing this all over my YouTube. These little Stanley Cup things, like there's like a silicone suction thing at the bottom so that your Stanley Cup does not fall over. They even have these for the Simply Modern, which that's what I have as my drink tumbler of choice. And they have these little charms and little backpacks for the Stanley Cups, and they have these little bowls where you can put your food in it. I don't know, people are going crazy over these cup accessories, and I think it'll be really cute to put a basket together if you know someone is really into the Stanley Cup or the Simply Modern, whatever it is. You could just put a little basket together for them, and I think that'll be really, really cute. Next up are gift cards within a bouquet of flowers. These are super cute, and especially if you really theme it out and use flowers that you know that she's going to love. You can go to a florist, you can go to the grocery store, but just really deck out these bouquets with her favorite gift cards. You could do Sephora, Ulta, whatever she may like, and you can even wrap the flowers beautifully, put a nice bow on it. You can stagger the flowers for an elongated look. You can put them in the circle. The possibilities are endless. You can even add gems and jewels to the flowers itself. You can get really creative with this, and it looks super fancy without being extremely fancy. The next one are engraved wine glasses with her name on it. If she is a wine drinker, if she is someone who has a bar cart or just loves to drink her sparkling water in a wine glass, gift her a set of wine glasses with her name engraved on it. Actually, you can do her name, or if she has a name for her apartment or her home, you can engrave that name in the wine glasses as well, and it'll be super, super cute. The next one is for the book lover in your life, especially if you already know that she has her eye on a certain author or a certain book. All you do is go to the store and get the books, and then you just separate the books in half and just stack them on top of each other, and it creates this Christmas tree look, this Christmas tree effect, and it's just really, really cute, really, really simple and adorable to me. Next up are 5 senses gifts. So you have your touch, your taste, your smell, your hearing, and your sight. So that means that each gift is going to correlate with one of the 5 senses. So let's say for touch, you gift her a fuzzy blanket, okay? So next is taste. You buy or cook her favorite meal. Next is smell. You gift her a perfume. Next is hearing. You gift her with headphones or earbuds. And then for the sight, you gift her with, let's say, something that's really pretty. It can be a decor item. It can be a clothing, a fashion item, anything that you know that she's going to like. That's maybe even a little trinket that you know that she's going to adore. That can go for sight. Next up is an abroad trip. Who does not like a little vacation from time to time? And there are so many promotions going on right now with the airlines, so you can definitely get this at an affordable price. Also, my mother is a travel agent. You can book with Miss Nikki Tours. The last thing on my list for her is a purse filled with all of her favorite things. Now we have moved on to the men, the gifts for him. All right, starting off with an engraved decanter and glass set. So if your guy in your life loves whiskey or even wine, you can gift him with a decanter. and a glass set that has his name on it or his nickname or again the name of his man pad even. And to step it up a little bit, let's say he's a wine lover, gift him with a wine tasting at a facility or a wine tasting at home where you have maybe 5 different wines and he can try it out, and whatever is his favorite, he can pour it into his decanter. The same with the whiskey decanter. You can get him a whiskey tasting at a facility, or you can get him 5 different types of whiskeys and together you can do a whiskey taste test at home. His favorite goes into that decanter that is engraved with his name on it. How beautiful is that? Next up are customized golf balls for the golfer in your life. I did this actually with my cousin Brian and he loved it. Oh my goodness. I don't even think he actually used it to play golf because he loved them so much. There are so many different places where you can get customized golf balls. It really makes the experience extra special for them. So you can go online, you can go on Etsy, you can even go on Amazon and get your guy in your life customized golf balls. A customized ice cube tray. I got this from my dad for Christmas or Father's Day or his birthday, one of the events a few years ago, and he still uses them to this day. I actually did half and half with the really big block ice cubes. So I did half of it one nickname that he has and the other half a different nickname that he has, and he absolutely adores them, especially when he has guests over and he makes them a cocktail. He puts that ice cube in it and it just elevates the experience. It is a little bit of a little show off to your guests. And the next one is, again, an all-inclusive trip. Go to an all-inclusive resort where you can eat, you can drink as much as you want. You can order up everything on the menu without a blink of an eye and they will give it out to you and you can just gorge. Okay. Next up are headphones. Who doesn't love a really good pair of headphones? Beats are always a go-to because they are just premium to me, and I know that my husband just got himself a set of headphones and he loves them. He wears them every single day and they are a very good investment. Next up are sneakers. A really good pair of sneakers, especially if the guy in your life works out a lot, he will go through those sneakers quickly. So if you gift him a good pair of sneakers, not only would he appreciate it, but it's also practical and you know that they're going to get a lot of good use out of them. This next one is a digital calendar. My husband actually bought this the other week, last week, and he loves it. It's like anyone who loves little gadgets like this would love this digital calendar. The one that we have, I'll figure it out, the name of it, and I'll put it on the screen. It is super sleek. It looks like a mini TV, and we just hung it up right outside of our front door. Not outside, right next to our front door. So we can just tap things in before we leave. We can tap in our grocery list, our to-do list, our tasks for the day. It goes on a slideshow when it's not in use. It also sets alarms for us. This thing is actually very, very legit, and it's better than what we used to do, which are those really big dry erase boards or like the stuff that you put on the refrigerator that kind of, well, I don't want to offend anybody, but to me they look a little tacky. But this just collects everything that you need in a sleek, chic way. This next one is also very gadgety, and it is a Lark water bottle. My husband got one of these a few months ago and loves it. It really is very innovative. It is the first of its kind. You might have seen it on Shark Tank. Lark is incredible because it has a water filter in the lid. So you can put water from your faucet in it. You can even go adventure mode, as it states. And if you're out of the country or if you're just out hiking, if you get like actual water from a brook, it will clean the water in only 3 minutes. You will have perfect purified water. So this is very essential when traveling. It has come in handy time and time again. And it also cleans any type of bacteria. So you never have to run the risk of having mold in your water bottle at all with the Lark. So Lark honestly is superior, and it has an app where you can track how much water you've drank, so you can make sure that you're staying on top of it, on top of your goals. Anyways, next up is I saw this on Instagram, an Instagram ad actually. It's another gadgety thing. It is the Air Moto air pump for tires and sporting balls like soccer balls, basketballs. So it's literally just this little thing. I mean, you see it right here. And it just pumps the air in your tire. So you just have it at home. You can have it in your car, so you don't have to go to the gas station and do it. And it's just like, these are just little gadgets that I feel like guys just really like. Like, guys just really are into stuff like this. That is just so funny to me. I don't know. That's just hilarious. The next one is the box bowling. You may have seen this on your Instagram page because that's where I saw it on mine. And I'm looking at the little screen recording that I did. And it's just such a cute little gadget thing. I don't know. I saw Will Smith doing it and a few other celebrities. And I thought, hey, that would be a fun Christmas activity that, you know, you unbox and then the whole family just plays it all Christmas Day. I know that I love that when I got gifted a Wii back in the day. It was so much fun for the whole family. Like, I mean, it was my gift, but then we all just all day just played it. So I think the box bowling will be like that for this Christmas as well. Next up is a gold chain. Self-explanatory. Men like chains. That's generally speaking. However, a gold chain if your guy in your life likes it. A watch, again, generally speaking, most men like a nice watch. Doesn't have to be super, super high end. If you have the budget for that, go off. If you don't, it can be something that is still really, really nice. I will tell you this, if you do not have the budget for a super expensive watch, go to Macy's. Macy's has diamond gold plated watches for inexpensive right now. They always have a sale. So go and make sure that, you know, it looks good quality in person. I wouldn't just buy it online. But Macy's is the place to go, and I believe you can stack coupons. So double check on that. Next up are sunglasses. My husband is in love with Ray-Ban sunglasses, and I'm telling you, if he could just have a whole walk-in closet filled with Ray-Ban sunglasses, he would. So sunglasses, whatever brand the guy in your life likes, gift it to him this holiday season. The next one is a spa day. Just like I said, for the girls, you could do it at a facility or do it at home, but guys deserve to be pampered too. Next up is a robe. I got my uncle a robe last year for Christmas and he loved it. He like put it on at the Christmas party and everything. And it's just something that guys typically don't invest in for themselves. So if they get it as a gift, it is really, really nice. It's something that they probably won't think of, but a really nice, plush, cozy robe will do the trick. And you could get it personalized. Next up are sweatsuits. A lot of guys are really into sweatsuits, and Nike has a lot of deals right now. You can get a couple of Nike sweatsuits. You can go and get Adidas sweatsuits if they like that. Whatever brand that they like, you can just get a couple of sweatsuits in that brand and, you know, swag them out a little bit. Next up are tickets to their favorite sporting game, whether this is hockey, basketball, football, whatever. You can gift them tickets to their favorite game, and that will be really, really special, especially if their favorite team is playing. You can do a little research on that. Tickets, and they're probably having a lot of discounts right now. Everyone wants you to spend, so there's going to be discounts for a little while. Next up is a man cave. You can gift the guy in your life a man cave, whether it's in the garage, whether you convert a room into a man cave, whether you have a little section that's just their section to game, to do whatever guys do in their man cave. You can gift them a little section and have a little man cave in your home. And yeah, I think they would really appreciate it, especially if you really deck it out with their favorite things. The last one for the gifts for the guy in your life is an iPhone speaker. I saw this online and I thought it was super sleek and chic. It definitely would fit a decor in a man cave, but also around your home, so it's not a big eyesore like a jumbo speaker that is to me, again, not trying to judge, but they're ugly to me. This one is just really, really pretty, and it's functional. And if your guy is anything like my husband, he loves to blast his music. If your guy is anything like my husband or my dad, he loves to blast his music. So get him a really, really nice speaker for his phone. The next category are gifts for the host in your life. The first gift is an embroidered apron. My husband actually gifted me an embroidered apron for one of my birthday gifts last year, and I love it. It was so sentimental to me, especially the way that he presented it to me, and I cried. So the host in your life, you could do this very, very last minute. Go to the mall or go to Target. Go somewhere that they have really nice, neutral, pretty aprons that you know that the host is going to like. Then go back to that little kiosk that I told you about and get it embroidered with their name, their logo, their house name, chef, whatever speaks to you for that person. And bam, there you go. You have a personalized last minute gift that looks like you spent 2 weeks shipping it from the Netherlands. I don't know. I said Neverland. Anyway, let me just move on to the next one, which are neutral serving dishes. Every host needs more and more serving dishes, especially if they are neutral in color, white, black, clear, maybe even gold, because those are what people typically serve with, maybe even silver. However, something that is not going to be patterned or clash with any other tableware that they might have for that event or that, that party. Just give them something neutral. And again, there are so many sales out right now and so many places you can get it. I love the serving dishes at CB2, Crate & Barrel, and even Target. To that, serving spoons is the next gift idea. Serving spoons. Everyone needs a serving spoon. That's something else that I feel like hosts always run out of. Beautiful, ornate serving spoons. They often opt for just like these like silver spoons that they really don't like, like get them something that they will actually enjoy. Again, my favorite place to get nice quality serving spoons that are not going to break your bank is at Crate & Barrel. They have beautiful selection. The next one are custom platters with their name or the house name that they have embossed in them. Now these are extra special because it has their name in it. It has their house name. Every time that they pick up that plate to serve on it or to eat off of it, they're going to be reminded of you. You can do this in so many different ways. You can get a local potter and have them do it, or you can buy it online on Etsy. They are absolutely stunning. Next up are champagne flower arrangements or wine flower arrangements, whatever fits your fancy. They are super simple to make. Oh my goodness, the most easiest DIY you do is take a bottle, you take flower foam, you put a little saran wrap on it, so that the bottle doesn't get wet from the flower foam. Then you stick flowers in the flower foam and it looks super expensive. It looks super high end and luxe. And it looks like you took so much time making it when you really didn't. But it's perfect for the host. If you're going to go, to their house for Christmas, this is the perfect gift for them. And then you all can just enjoy the wine or the champagne together. So you buy them a gift, but then you also reap the benefits. We like that. Next up are gift cards. Gift cards to places like CB2, Crate & Barrel, Pottery Barn, Target, any place that you know that they really like to shop, West Elm, for all of their hosting needs. Give them a little gift card. Again, you can put it in a bouquet of flowers or you can just hand them a stack of gift cards in a really beautiful Christmas card. Next up are wine glass sets with a decanter. Again, you can engrave these if you would like, but just a beautiful wine glass set, maybe a set of 4 or six glasses with a decanter just speaks volume, especially if you know that they like, a particular wine. You can pair it with the wine. It just is something that a host is always in need of. Really, really nice glasses and a really, really nice decanter. Next up for the host is a blank recipe book and an event planner notebook. Planning an event is very intricate. You have a grocery list, you have a serving list, you have a list of all the servingware, you have a list of where everything is going to go in your home, you have a theme list, you have a color scheme. There's so much to think about, and the invitations. So if you have an event planner notebook, and you get this off of Amazon super quickly, that will help the host in your life save so much anxiety and headaches, because everything is in the planner and they could just write everything out for whatever event that they're trying to host. And a blank recipe book is super, super nice, because if that host in your life loves to cook, they want to write down these recipes so they can pass it along to someone else, or even maybe one day write their own cookbook and just have that published. So if you give them a blank recipe book, I think that they're going to really like it. Or if it's not an actual book and you just give them the blank recipe cards so they can write down the recipe on cards, give them a really nice box to put that in. I think they would really, really appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Next up is an engraved cutting board. So get them a really nice cutting board that they can use for charcuterie for every day, and just engrave their name on it, their house name, or anything that maybe is an inside jokes to you guys. It's just something really, really cute. You can engrave that into the cutting board, and again, every time they use that cutting board, they're going to think of you, think of the memory, think of all y'all's memories together, and it's going to be great. Next one, our party games. Who does not like a good party game or two? Especially if you know that you like, when you go over their house, you want to play this particular game, they never have it. Just gift them the game that you want to play. And give them games that you also know that they're going to like as well. Something that fits their sense of humor. The next one is a Bartesian, or the Bartesian dupe from Amazon, that I actually shared with y'all in my last video. So the Bartesian, or the Bartesian dupe, is basically like a Keurig, how you would have for coffee, but for cocktails. So they're little pods that have all the fixins for the perfect cocktail, and you put it in the machine. The machine already would have all of your different alcohols of choice. Put the pod in the machine, set the cocktail for a mocktail, for a stronger cocktail or a weaker cocktail, and it will make the cocktail in front of you. It's like a robot bartender in your house. And I've gifted this to my uncle and to my parents. The Bartesian is definitely the way to go, and the dupe is a fraction of the cost on Amazon. Next up is a knife set, a really, really dope knife set for the host in your life, because knives, especially good ones, we always need them, because there's always going to be several dishes that we're making, several knives that goes for different things. Like when I'm cooking, I have a knife for meat only, then I have a knife for all my vegetables, then I have a knife for my fruit, then I have a knife for my cheese. So if you can give them a really nice knife set, that will be really, really helpful for the host in your life. We have 2 more categories to go, starting off with the DIYer in your life. These are gifts for the person in your life that loves to do it herself or himself, loves to work with his or her hands, starting off with an engraving machine. I just got an engraving machine, and I'm so excited to engrave so much and on it, in it, through it, with it. With it. That is the word. And some of these gifts, like I'm saying, engraved wine glasses, engraved cutting board. If you already have this machine, it's honestly, like, obviously the initial cost of an engraving machine is a pretty penny. But once you have the machine, you can do all of these things at such a low price. Go to Home Goods, get a really nice cutting board, go home, engrave it. That cutting board might cost you on Etsy like $200, but you did it for $20, you know? So it really is a really nice investment for yourself or for the DIYer in your life. Next one is an embroidery machine. I gifted my husband with an embroidery machine for his birthday, and it has come in handy time and time again, not only for us, but for gifts as well. And you should see the faces that people make when they open up a gift and it is embroidered with their name on it, with their new last name, like I did it for the bride in my life. And it really does make their day, make their moment. And an embroidery machine is definitely a really good DIY tool to have. Next up is a Cricut, which is the IG. Is it IG? What is it? OG. Oh goodness. Which is the OG machine for DIYers. Cricut machines can do so much. They can cut so many intricate shapes, and they can also do transfers over to different fabric, different materials. It is a great investment. The next one is a power tool and a power tool organizer. My husband actually just gifted me an early Christmas gift with my first power tool. I have a circular saw now, so watch out. I'm about to saw some stuff. And with that, I know that eventually as my collection grows, I'm going to need a tool organizer. So if you know that the DIYer in your life is looking for a particular tool, you can gift them with that tool. Or if you know the DIYer in your life already has all the tools, you can gift them with an organizing set or one of those pegboards that they can organize on their board. Let's say if they have their workshop in their garage, you can help them set up an organization station. Oh, I love the way that rhymed. Next up is a hot foil stamping machine. I actually got mine off of Amazon for pretty inexpensive. You can customize so much with a hot foil stamping machine. Before and after getting it, I'm like seeing everything like that is hot foil stamped. Like even right now I'm looking at the Bible and how it says the Holy Bible, that is a hot foil stamp. So like you can do so much with this machine. The next one is for the painting DIYer in your life. You can gift them a resin paint palette mold with dried flowers, and you can even gift them the resin as well, so that they have everything that they need to make their own customized paint palette. I gave this to one of my friends, Jess, for her birthday, and it seems like she really liked it. I really want one for myself, actually, because it looks like a really cool project and really beautiful. And whenever you paint, obviously, you have that pride of knowing that you made it yourself, but also you are reminded of the person who gifted that to you. The last one is very simple, a craft store gift card. My favorite craft store is Michael's. Recently, I did go into Joann's for the first time, which is crazy. But yeah, Michael's is still my jam, and I would love to get a gift card from Michael's. You have made it to the last category, which are gifts for the newlyweds in your life. I am a newlywed, so that's where my head is going right now. And starting off with embroidered pajamas for both people in the relationship. And these can say their last name on it. This can say their full name, their first and last name. It can have their new initials on it, whatever it may be. Embroidered pajamas are really, really special. Second up are embroidered pillowcases and towels. So embroidered towels, as soon as you go into their primary bathroom, you can see that it has their last name on it, or again, their initials. And it just is a really luxe look, and it kind of reminds you of like a high-end hotel, but it actually has your name. So instead of it saying the Ritz, it says your last name on it, and it's really, really special. And it just shows like, yeah, we're married. Like, I love that. Also, the same with the pillowcases. Instead of the high-end luxury pillowcases at the hotels where it says the Ritz or whatever logo it is, you'll have your logo, your wedding logo, your name on it for your pillowcases on your bed. Next one is an ornament with their wedding date or first Christmas married, or a drawing of their wedding venue on it. You can get this on Etsy. You can also get the DIYer in your life, maybe that's you, to make this by hand. You can make this with a Cricut, whatever. It is something that they can put on their tree year after year and be reminded of their special day. Next up is a snow globe with a picture of their favorite wedding photo in this. This is something so simple. Even if you're not a huge DIYer, you can accomplish this. You can get this little set on Amazon. It's going to be something that they look forward to bringing out year after year after year. The next one is a wedding trunk. I love Memorize trunks. They are an amazing company, and you can just put their name, their new last name, the Brooks for me. The Brooks, you can put Joshua and Sydney Brooks. You can put, your new initials, whatever it may be. And you can customize the trunk with the couple, or just surprise the couple with maybe a neutral trunk. I'll do like an all white with maybe gold lettering. And they can put all their favorite memories, their wedding shoes, their wedding dress, the vow books, all their favorite stuff from their wedding in that wedding trunk and have it year after year after year. The next one is an airline gift card. Again, airlines are having a lot of sales right now. And this will be really great, especially if the newlyweds in your life have not taken their honeymoon yet. You can put money forward to their honeymoon with the airline gift card. And you can also include cute little jewelry bags for travel, so they can put their ring in the jewelry bag for safekeeping. And the last one is a chip and dip bowl with their wedding date embossed. So whenever they have guests over and whenever they have chips and guac, chips and dip, they will have their wedding date embossed in it. I saw this this one from a YouTube video and I thought it was just stunning, especially if that newlywed couple hosts a lot. This chip and dip bowl is really, really special to have. And there you have it. Those are all of my gift ideas for this holiday season. Again, get on it if you are looking to shop these gifts for this Christmas. And also save this video for later, because these gifts are not just perfect for Christmas gifts, but they're also perfect for other holidays like birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc., etc. So I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, much love, SNR.